2026 is the year that we let go of motivation because things never go to plan. When you are trying to make really big moves, something is always going to come up. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to have a plan. We're going to have a plan and put things on the calendar. These are all things that we have to start going after. There is a day on the calendar when you are going to ask for the promotion. There is a day when you are going to leave the job that is no longer serving you. There is a day where you will post your first piece of content. Working in the corporate biotech space, one thing that I notice when I'm helping clients design clinical trials is it's really easy for you to say that you met the trial deadlines, that you met the budget, when you constantly increase the budget. You change the first patient and date. When you are changing your goalposts, you will always feel like you made it. But in fact, when was the original date? Stick to your date and watch how the rest unfolds. Second, we're going to stop trying to be liked. Be brutally honest with yourself and with others. Being liked by your colleagues, being liked a little bit more by your clients, that doesn't actually make you more money or make your clients more money. Yes, we want to be respectable of how we operate with other people. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about chasing likes over chasing results. Chase the results this year and stop focusing on being liked or being seen as a good collaborator. I would bet money that if one of my friends or one of my colleagues were to describe me, one of the first few words that they say would not include nice. I don't think any of the description would include nice. They would say I'm respectable, I'm reliable, intelligent, I generate results. I'm the kind of person that will be there for you, will be brutally honest, and will show up for the hard things. And this makes me happy because these are the qualities that I look for in my relationships as well. Stop chasing the likes if you want your life to change. Number 3, and this is one that I have gone back and forth with over the last few years. You need to be obsessed. I've gone from being obsessed to then focusing on balance. And what I learned in this is there is no balance. There is no balance if you're someone that's striving for greatness or you're pursuing something new. You need to be obsessed in order to absorb as much information as possible, to slap the bad habits before they become habits. This is a way that you get the foundation down packed so strong. I took inventory of my life and I told myself, well, no, I'm really balanced. I'm not. Even in my health, the way that I approach health and wellness and fitness, for the average person, it would be considered extreme. But for me, I still have sweets. I still give myself rest days. I listen to my body. But I do this on such a consistent level that it's not average. It's not normal. It is borderline obsession. Same way that you treat your work, your passion, it needs to be with an obsession that no one can get in the way. If you commit to dinner and then your friends want to go out for more drinks, no, you stick to the dinner that you committed to because you have plans early in the morning. And this is going to deviate you from your plan, from your obsession. Remember, number 1, we got to stick to the plan. So being obsessed isn't a bad thing. It's about how you do it. Number 4, you need to be prepared to lose friends. If you're someone that knows what they want in life, that has a plan, that is obsessed, you are going to lose friends because you are going to be a mirror to them, to what they're not achieving, what they're not going after. They might not even want the same things as you. They could want something completely different. But the fact that you're going so hard right in their face is a reminder that they're not going after what they want. Most not even being honest about the fact that they want more, that they want different, that they don't like their job or they want more money. But unlike you, they're not taking any steps towards it. And that's a really hard pill to swallow. Keep inventory of who you allow around you and the energy that they bring into your space. Because unfortunately, most people feel that seeing you achieve more or more than them means that they can't have it, when we know that that's simply not true. There is an infinite amount of space in this world for everyone to pursue their dreams, their hopes, and to continue to dream up more along the way. 5, fear is not a bad thing. Jealousy is not a bad thing. Use them as a compass for internal check-ins and motivation. First, let's talk about fear. Fear manifests in the body the same way excitement does. That's why they call it stage fright. The way that you get jittery, you might stutter on your words, it's the adrenaline in your body. Fear can be harvested as energy, as motivation. The fear subsides once your brain becomes familiar with what you're doing. Once you've been interacting with the rooms that you haven't been in before more often. Once you've practiced and delivered so many times, Fear will subside. It's part of you being human. It doesn't have to mean more than that. And jealousy is a similar primitive emotion. Whenever I have jealousy, I invite it, I thank it, because it's a great learning moment for me. It's an awareness of, ooh, there's something here that I want that subconsciously I think I can't have. Why do I feel threatened by this person having more? This is a good check in with myself. Maybe I don't want whatever they just achieved or whatever they're working towards or whatever they just shared with me, but maybe there are other things that I've been ignoring, that I haven't been working on, that I've been neglecting. I got to go check in with myself. Maybe I'm not working towards creating the life that I know that I want. There's something here for me. It's a nice little reminder of, oh, you could do better, Chris. Emotions are part of the human experience. They only become an issue when we label them as bad, when we label them as shameful, and we ignore them. Because when you ignore them, then you don't really know what's going on and you don't recognize when they're happening. Stop seeing emotions as bad. Emotions come and go, they're fleeting. You can learn to use them to your advantage. The final one, we need to lose the dead weight. We need to be ruthless. One of the promises I made to myself this year is that I'm taking inventory of all the people that I allow access to me in my life and removing access that I give to anyone who doesn't hold my same value system, who isn't working in the way that I'm working towards the goals and the dreams that I want to accomplish. I want to surround myself with people that are just as, and even more so, more successful than I am, more devoted, more intelligent, emotionally mature, working on themselves. I want to align myself not just with those that have my moral compass, but also my drive. Because right now I feel like my internal circle needs an edit, a serious one. One of the examples that Cody Sanchez uses is that if you're hanging out with your friends from high school, what are you doing actually? Are you trying to relive your high school days? Do you want to go back to high school? Why haven't you grown and developed new friendships that are aligned with where you are now in life? Statistically, it's impossible that all of your high school friends are in the same place of life as you, unless you've been holding yourself back collectively. If you stay to the end, I hope this video had something to offer you. 2026 can be your year. Follow me if you want to go through your journey with me. Leave a comment on this video. Let me know what you're working on. I'll see you in the next video.